Welcome back to another detective game video, and today we're playing a game called Confidential Killings, where we'll need to investigate some murders in Hollywood and we'll need to use our detective skills to solve them. Well, I'm excited. I always love detective games. I'm a big lover of this genre. So let's get going. I know nothing about this game really, besides the general idea. Okay, December 18th, 1978, so we are quite far in the past. Let's see. Okay, we can interact with items. Oh, and okay, they light up if I hover. Good. Detective, there was a call from high up. A car crash near the Lexington Street patrol. It was on Repose Street, close to my beat up in the hills, so I got there fast. Driver is dead. It looks like an accident, but something's not right. They requested a proper look. You collect clues by clicking on the underlined words. Ah, okay, I see. Then you reconstruct what happened in your notebook. Ooh, okay, I see. That's cool. Okay, detective. I'm a detective. Cool. I'm a detective. There was a car crash. Okay, and if I click on this word, I'll be able then we'll be able to use it in my report. Lexington Street, Repose Street. Near the Lexington Street patrol, it was on Repose Street. Okay, driver is dead. Proper look. Okay, we collected all the clues from this. Now we can open up our reconstruction. Patrol says there has been a car crash. Well, this is kind of a tutorial, obviously. This is going to be an easy one. Car crash on Repose Street. It was near the Lexington Street patrol. The driver is dead, not the detective is dead. Call came from the high up, so I'm taking a look. Let's go. It's a really cool mechanic. I can't remember. I think I have played some games like this in the past, but not on this channel, I don't think. So this is something new, but I love the concept of like filling out the report like this with the correct words. During your night shift, a call came from above. A patrol officer reported a crash in the hills. One fatality. They said it looked routine, but someone important wanted eyes on it. Yes, exactly. Oh, Darkest Files, I think, had a similar system as well there with the evidence. But I think it was a bit different. Tutorial complete. Nice. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Okay, we are on Repose Street. There's the car crash. Let's have a look. Repose Street, a winding road in the countryside that leads to the rich folks' homes on the hills. They like to be isolated, so the neighbors do not complain about their drug-fueled parties. Uh-huh. I see. Oh, and I can right-click to close it. That's nice. This is me. I was coming from my patrol on Lexington Street when I heard a crash. Oh, this is like the officer that called us. He was he drugged or drugged out of his skull? Items. What do we have? A standard issue flashlight, useful for looking around during the night. Okay. And a regular police badge. Name on it, David McCart. So that's the officer. This officer that we're talking to. Okay. Cool. Oh, there's a number plate. Bradley. Under the ground it says Bradley. A custom license plate. They don't sell these to just anyone. Okay. Oh, there's some what is that? An oil? The brakes have been precisely cut and the fluid is leaking, creating a puddle under the car. The driver did not have a chance. Okay, so it is a murder. Well, no surprises there. This is a detective game after all. Okay, we have what's up with the okay. What can we click on here besides the exiting the vehicle? Hello? Oh, what is this? Oh! Okay, I needed to light up the car, of course. So here is the driver. From his look, he was going nowhere fast. Did the impact against the guardrail violently push his head against the windshield, killing him? Well, it certainly looks like it. It looks like there's been a big impact with his head there. What is this? Frank 50 grams, Ivy 80 grams, Ray who? Jack 100 grams, Jackizzy? owes $200. Okay, some drug dealings may be going on. Looks like, potentially. What is this? Driver license. What does it say? Must be carried when operating a car. D9A. Is that supposed to be the plate number? Because the plate number said Bradley, not whatever this is. Fraser. Does it say Bradley here? Bradley Fraser? Galway Street. Galway Street. Okay, Galway Street, I guess, is where he lives. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. What else can we find? Anything in the glove box? He must have left untouchable. He must have felt untouchable. He is not even trying to hide this stuff. Oh, is that cocaine? It looks similar to cocaine, but it is not. Some new drugs are hitting the streets, perhaps. It is high-grade stuff packaged and ready to be sold. A bottle of quality whiskey, but there is something floating inside, some sort of dust. The bottle is almost full, barely a sip was taken from it. So did they mix the drugs with alcohol? That's... Well, drugs alone is a bad combo, and mixing with them with alcohol is even worse. Alright, we have all the evidence now. So this guy is Bradley Fraser, right? And this guy was... I don't remember what was his name. David? Okay, wait, let's go back and see again. Don't remember. David McCart, yeah. It was David. David McCart. I can easily see how this game gets very hard very fast. With all these words and floating around and things easy to mix up. So, Bradley Fraser died in a car crash. And I'm guessing these colors indicate if it's a noun, if it's a name of some sort, so to indicate the type of the... depending on the color, the words differ, you know. Someone cut... Wait, what? He's blank. Someone... His... car... Someone drugged his car. No. To make it look like he was... What? Okay, wait, let's finish the first one. Bradley Fraser died in a car crash on Repose Street. Lexington Street was the patrol. He was going out to sell drugs, supposedly. That's an assumption, but... what's up here? He was a drunk driver, maybe. Someone drugged his driver? Drugged his car? Is that an expression? There is one clue away from being correct. Oh, drugged his whiskey. Oh. I was thinking drugged his car as in planted drugs in his car. No, drugged his whiskey, okay. Of course. So they both drugged the whiskey and cut the brakes. That's like an overkill there. And they really wanted to make sure that he was dead. The bluish dust in the whiskey, the brake fluid leaking, this was no accident, although someone tried to make it look like one. Time to talk to the family. Alright, here is the family. 3 people, seems like it. Well, let's start with the guy. Oh, he's the father. My son's death was tragic and my heart aches for the loss. But as I teach in my books, I can't let this tragedy dominate me. So he's like a writer, I guess. Mr. Fraser, I know I have a huge debt of gratitude to you that I will never be able to repay. But for 9 years I worked for you doing everything that was necessary, everything with no complaint. I fix the roof, I wash the cars, I do the garden, I help wife with the medicine, I do all. But please, I implore you, let me go. I cannot explain why now. I just need some extra money to find accommodation. Diaz. Okay, Diaz, so some sort of like a maid. What is this? A pop art piece, probably very valuable. Its meaning is obscure, but there must be some substance to it to be shown in such a prominent spot. An eye with a lightning bolt. Harry Potter. I think David Bowie had like a lightning bolt somewhere as well, right? What's with the book here? Sabotaging and Seducing. Written by Ezra Monarch. Okay. Based on his best-selling novel Thief's Romance. Advanced copy for Caddy Keller. Ezra Monarch. Is Ezra Monarch this guy? The writer, the dad? Ezra Monarch. Advanced copy for Caddy Keller. Who is that? Caddy Keller. What dreadful news! And to think that the night had started so well with Mr. Fraser giving me advice on a possible future role. My dear love, I did everything in my power so that we could work on the play together. I pray night and day that it will become a reality. Forever yours, Patrick. Who is Patrick? The guy who died was David, right? David Fraser. Mr. Fraser. So what did she say? Mr. Fraser giving me advice on a possible future role. Which Mr. Fraser is she referring to? Is Patrick a Fraser as well? Cosmopuritan. War hero turned media mogul to co-produce Monarch's latest play. I have full creative control, says the renowned author. Full interview on page 22. Men look good in pink. The latest fashion statement by actor Reese Hopkins. I cannot click on it. I guess it's because it's not all underlined, just bold. The photos on page 10. Augustus Whitney leads a campaign based on morals and family values, but is it true that what they say about his mistress? Okay. Reese Hopkins, fashion designer. Monarch's latest play. Monarch's latest play. Ezra Monarch. Monarch's latest play. War hero turned media mogul to produce Monarch's latest play. Okay. We gotta keep that in mind. I'm sure it will have some relevance to this. What is in this box? An elegantly carved container made of dark ebony. It appears to be used as a medicine box. Okay. A small plastic container for medicines. Only 3 pills remain inside it. Don't know what pills they are. What is this paper? Mrs. Lehman. Remember, these are the strongest sleeping pills on the market. I'm giving you a week's dosage. Take only 1 per day. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, 7 pills were given, but only 3 days have been crossed out. Which means there should be 4 pills remaining. But there are 3. So maybe the sleeping pill was mixed in the whiskey. What do you think about that? Okay. That's an idea for sure. Oh, we can click on these books. An eclectic array of books. They include Dominic Fraser. Oh, Dominic Fraser. Dominic Fraser is mine. Should I take notes of these? Maybe I should write these names down because I'm not good with names. Alright, Dominic Fraser's Mind and Body. Total control of the mind under stress. Interesting, some psychology there. Conks on Pax by Aleister Crowley. Ezra Monarch's The Lost Connection. Murder the Weakness, again by Dominic Fraser. Herbs and Their Properties by Bella Ward. Okay. What's up with this lady? Is Bradley really gone? Bradley, yes. Oh, he was Bradley, not David. David was the police officer. Bradley Fraser is the one who died. Let me write that down. He was the light of my life. There's a key here. A small ornate key. It seems to open the medicine box. Well, we already examined that. A beautiful silver ring. Simple and elegant. A very classy piece of jewelry. And a letter. Dear Mrs. Lehman. So she's Mrs. Lehman. The one who was taking the sleeping pills. I feel terrible at the thought of leaving you alone tonight, but it was impossible to find any other nurse to take my place on such short notice. But Mr. Fraser really insisted that I go visit my sister tonight, even though I told him there was no need. A little flu is nothing to be concerned about, but he was adamant. Please remember to take the new medicine the doctor prescribed in the doses he wrote on the prescription. I left my sister's phone number on the back. Don't hesitate to call me for anything, please. I know you never want to disturb me, but that's what I'm here for. Our friendship goes beyond my job. Sincerely yours, Shirley Flores. American Nurses Association. Interesting. So Mr. Fraser insisted that the nurse left. Huh. Which Mr. Fraser? There are two that I know of. Oh, some medals. 4 medals from the Korean War, polished and framed. Certainly not an ordinary soldier we're talking about here. They are war hero material. Okay. I didn't read this one. Mr. Fraser, one of my agents found drugs in a vehicle parked near a roadblock. Its license plate appears to be registered in your name. Knowing that you don't drive and in the name of our shared friendship, I suggest you keep an eye on your son. Oh, wait. We can't keep hiding this forever. Inspector Hadley Badman. Wait, so is Bradley not dead? Is this Bradley then? If the vehicle was registered... No, but the driver's license said Bradley. No, the driver's license... The name was smudged. It looked like Bradley. But maybe it was like Broadley or something similar. I don't know. What is this? A classical Hollywood portrait from the late 50s. It appears to be a publicity shot for the movie Gift of Nature. Clarice Lehman. Clarice Lehman, which I think is this lady, right? In her youth. I think. Is there anything else in this room? Yes, there is. It's a garage. Okay. Let's talk to the driver. I guess I've been here in the garage all night finishing some work. I'm sorry about the body, but frankly, his head wasn't screwed on right. Oh, ooh, okay. A large ring keychain with many keys attached to it. It could mean that he does work all around the house, not only in the garage. You know, we could ask him, right? We're the detectives. A small key kept separate from the rest. Oh, wait. Is that the same key? I think it is the same key as... Ooh, okay. He had the key to the ebony box where the medicine was kept. Okay. Interesting. What is this? Several tools commonly used by mechanics. They seem to have been used recently as they are still covered in grease and oil. I mean, the brake wire was cut, right? But I feel like it would be too obvious if the mechanic did it, right? The floor is stained with big puddles of a viscous liquid. It could be brake fluid, which would suggest that his brakes were caught here. Check this. A beat up truck from 3 decades ago. The door has a strange hidden compartment on it of the kind often seen in smuggling operations. Some items have been left on the dashboard. Hey, grease monkey, don't you try bailing on me or I'm going straight to the Federales. It's a promise. They can't touch me, but they'll have a party with you. Sunday is the day. Be there. Be. Huh. Okay, interesting. So, my current theory is that, based on this note, Mechanic was helping the B guy that got killed to smuggle drugs. So that would be a motive for the mechanic to kill him if he was like threatening the mechanic. But maybe that's too obvious, I don't know. Death, overdose accident. Heralda Diaz. Wait, Diaz was this girl. Diaz was the girl who begged for Mr. Fraser to let her go. She needs extra money to find accommodation. Did they kill her? Probably Esmeralda Diaz, 27, was found dead in her apartment last night from an overdose of a new drug that is known on the street as gaze. Okay. Something fishy's going on here. A beautiful sports car in pristine state. It looks like an imported model. It must be incredibly expensive. Enough is enough. I will not do it. Not Sunday, not ever. You've seen what your stuff has done to my sister. I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'd rather be in a federal prison than bringing another gram of that poison to you. Ooh. Wait. Pedro. Wait, what did she say again here? You did 9 years I worked for you. I implore you, let me go. I cannot explain why now. I just need some extra money to find accommodation. So maybe she was addicted and tried to get away from all of this, away from this drug. But she ended up overdosing, and this is Pedro, who is he looks very regretful now and heartbroken. So it was his sister, and then that's another motive to kill the Bradley guy. Oh, there's a whiskey here, a full bottle of whiskey from an expensive brand. Okay, that's the last piece of evidence here. And what is this? Hey Bradley, have you asked your daddy about his friend Roman? So Bradley is the son, okay. Do it, his reaction will surprise you. K. Okay, friend Roman. Were they both called Bradley? Bradley Senior and Bradley Junior? Vehicle was registered in your name. This is what's throwing me off a bit. But let's see, what do we have here? So the mechanic is Pedro Diaz. No, yes. Wait, is it right? The colors differ. No, it's not completely right. Is Diaz correct? Wait, if Diaz is a surname, then maybe Pedro wrote this. Yeah, I help wife with the medicine. Oh, okay, it's the Pedro who wrote this. Wait, but something's not right though. Wait, okay, let's do... Oh no, it is right. Never mind, it was right. The coloring confused me there. Okay, her name is Clarice Lehman. Good. Now these two. Is he also Bradley? Bradley Fraser. No, he's not Bradley. I was thinking 2 Bradleys might be a bit too much. Okay, and what was her name? How do I find out her name? Is that Katie Keller, maybe? Since the book is right here. I think let's try her being Katie Keller. Okay, it is Katie Keller, yeah. What is his name? Is he Patrick? Is he the one who wrote this note? Are they having an affair or something? Let's try. Patrick. No. God damn it. Oh wait, Dominic Fraser. Oh my god, it was right here. Dominic Fraser. He's the writer, Dominic Fraser, of course. Dominic Fraser. Yes, of course, Dominic. Okay, alright. Oh, reconstruction, we already accused someone. I mean, we have to accuse the driver, right? The mechanic. Pedro Diaz. Because he had like 2 motives. Pedro Diaz killed Bradley Fraser by... And he had access to the sleeping pills as well, so only Pedro Diaz makes sense here if we have to accuse anyone. Still feels a bit early to accuse someone, but sure. By blank his whiskey, spiking his whiskey, sabotaging his whiskey. Sabotaging his whiskey? No, sabotaging his car. Sabotaging his car and putting Clarice Lehman. Clarice's sleeping medicine in his whiskey. The reason for the murder was the accidental death by overdose of his sister. Murder solved. Let's go. Let's go. This is a fun one. Pedro was sick of working as a drug mule for Bradley. His sister's death from the very drug he smuggled out of Mexico was the drop that finally spilled the glass. Cornered, Pedro made the wrong choice. Bradley paid the price. Okay, we got an achievement. Let's go. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. 8th of January, 1979. Steinewitz residence. Oh, there's a body. There's a body, all right. Okay, that looks creepy. In the water, can we click on... Oh, there's something in the hand. Petals from a red flower. I'm guessing this case is completely separate from the previous one. So all the names that are rolled down were relevant just for that previous case, I imagine. And I would also guess this one gets harder. That they get progressively harder as we play the game. But I gotta say, I really enjoy this game thus far. The first case was a bit on the easier side, but it's the first case after all. I'm hoping they get trickier as we move on. Well, let's see. To Mr. Raven. Mr. Raven, to each his own. Hawkins Flowers. To each his own. That's an interesting message to give with roses. Mr. Raven. What is in the bag? A bag made of fine leather lies abandoned next to the pool. Monday, rehearsal. Dennis Miller interview for newspaper. 9 p.m. party at Jeffrey's house. I hope it's not that Jeffrey. 11 a.m. radio interview at Alpha Omega. 3 p.m. TV interview. Important take, breathing pills before. Okay, we have some breathing pills. Ezra Monarch again! So maybe there are some overlaying themes going on around these cases. It's Ezra Monarch. He or she, they are some sort of a writer, famous writer in this universe. Meeting with the writers at the club with Augustus Whitney. But I can't click on these names, so I imagine they might not be relevant for this case. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. So Ezra Monarch, sabotaging and seducing by Ezra Monarch. Patrick Raven's copy. Okay, Patrick Raven is his name. Patrick. Main character's parts only. So he was the main character. Ooh. So maybe someone is killing off people related to this play or movie or whatever. Okay, interesting. A half-empty bottle of white pills. Many of them are scattered all throughout the bag. The label says Abraxidol Red. The remedy against allergic reactions. You can breathe easily with Abraxidol. So these are the breathing pills that he referred to. Dr. R. Barton, patient named Patrick Raven. When having respiratory attack caused by plants, flowers, and other allergies, take 2 pills of abraxidol as soon as it starts. Okay, so he was allergic to flowers. So someone sent him the roses. But was that the killing method? Sending roses? Okay, maybe. Make sure to not exceed the dose of the red abraxidol and never mix it with other medicines, even similar kinds, because they would cause a respiratory obstruction that could be fatal. So maybe they swapped some medicine around and then sent the flowers. So he went for the pills and thus killed himself accidentally. What is this? A small, well-kept semi-automatic pistol. Its magazine is full. So no shots were fired here. The chair lies on the ground. Apparently something pushed it over. Something pushed it over. How did he end up in the pool? That's another question. We can go inside the house. Let's do that. Oh, wait. Are they... Okay, this guy looked dead at first. So I thought there were multiple homicides here. He looks suspiciously happy. This person's eyes appears to see something we don't see. His mind is in another dimension. His broad smile reveals shining gold grills. Okay, he's probably drugged. He's using some drugs, potentially. A lot of cash, too much money for pocket change. Okay. Alpha Omega radio station. We don't find talent, we create it. Dear Mr. Kunta. Okay, let's write that down. It is with immense pleasure that we welcome you as the latest member of the Alpha Omega radio station family. We have attached a list of albums and artists to play, as suggested by our program director, that you can peruse at your own leisure. Please feel free to make any changes you like. We trust you completely. Your success at previous stations is a testament to your musical knowledge. We are looking forward to collaborating with you. Please join at our weekly conference next Monday, so we can discuss with you the details of your employment. Details on the back of the paper. Warm regards, Mike Alvarez, Alpha Omega Management. Okay, so Mr. Kunta was hired at the radio station? Yeah. And this, stop selling cocaine to my wife. I don't give a crap what she does with her life, but it will damn ruin my reputation. I will shoot you like a dog if you do that again. P. Raven. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. That's intense. So I'm guessing he was the drug dealer based on large amounts of money. And he being high. Enough drugs to kill a herd of elephants. It could be easily mistaken for cocaine, but it is something else. Next to the open packets, lines ready to be sniffed. These people seem to take drugs on a regular basis. Is this his wife? Oh no, that's okay. Well, this is the painting. A strange painting titled Homage to Buñuel. It shows an eye with a razor in front of it. Not the most pleasant of images. Yeah, certainly not. What is this image? To Jeffrey, producer extraordinaire in the land of dreams, and his wife Nadine. Carlson. So Jeffrey and his wife Nadine. Okay, let's see what else. Let's talk to her. Well, let's have a look at her. She seems to be asleep. She appears to be asleep, yeah, but her eyes flick open now and then before shutting again. It looks like she took a dose too strong for her system. So I'm guessing she is Patrick Raven's wife. Yeah, it says PR on the ring. A simple but elegant golden ring, 2 letters carved on it. I'm guessing Patrick Raven. Or maybe her name also starts with P. An elegant leather purse with a golden latch, some banknotes and coins inside. Okay, what is this? A record by Troy Dixon has been left on the player. The style is scratching its surface. The sides should be swapped, but the residents are too high to notice. Let's talk to the police officer. We get a noise complaint. Didn't expect to walk into this. They're not dead, just out of their heads. Some kind of drug hit them hard. Police issued 38. Okay. What's up with this guy? This man is on a bad trip, covered in sweat, dilated eyes, apparently oblivious to what is going on around him. He is muttering something unintelligible to himself. A fresh pack of cigarettes, not even opened yet, okay, and a lighter, an expensive gold-plated lighter. There's nothing we can gather from this guy. We're still missing quite a few. What is here? Oh, that's that scene. What is happening here? Oh, there's a guy in the bathtub. His mouth is covered in saliva and vomit, enough to make him suffocate and die. So he is dead. Oh my god. His arm is filled with marks. On his t-shirt says, "You don't know Jack." I told you to stay away from my house. I can't hang with people like you in public. You're a PR menace. I will shoot you if you come near me or my wife again. So, Patrick Raven was threatening to shoot everyone. No, that's not the Jeffrey guy. Kind of looks like the father from the previous case. A bit. But I don't think so. Cigarettes. An almost empty pack of cigarettes. The visibly yellowed fingernails on the person's hands show he's a heavy smoker. A gold-plated lighter here as well. Okay, what is this? An oblong wooden cabinet stocked with everyday bathroom essentials. 12 red pills. The label on them says Abraxidol. Red pills. Didn't it say white pills before? But okay, let's finish this one. Small medicine container empty. Several rolls of toilet paper are kept inside the cabinet. Okay, let's go outside again. What do we have here? Abraxidol red. Yeah. Half empty bottle of white pills. So someone did switch the pills. Yeah, someone did switch the pills. Because they should have been red. I mean, if he takes this medicine that saves his life from allergies, wouldn't he know what color they are? If that was the case, that someone switched it. Oh, here's Jeffrey, and is that his wife? Maybe. Is it his wife? Wait, looks like, yeah, looks like her. A framed award to J. Steinwitz. So Jeffrey Steinwitz. Steinwitz. The best producer award for Lying Like a Sleeping Dog and Ranger in Utopia. Lifetime achievement from The Jaws of Defeat, a war hero story. Okay, a bookcase containing mostly the latest editorial successes. One Love Too Many by Ezra Monarch, Dominic Fraser's Brave and Successful, some paperbacks, and a few classics that look completely untouched. Cast of characters. Main characters. Ruth Acker. Ivy Otter was crossed out. Oh, they get swapped around. Dorothy Darlington and Katie, Ivy Otter. Ruth Acker got swapped around. Katie Keller now is the main character. Wait, in the previous case, it was Patrick who sent. Yeah, Patrick sent a message to Katie Keller, right? That he wanted her to be the main character or something like that. Okay, interesting. So maybe Ivy Otter had a grudge about that. Okay, interesting. What else? A bottle of imported wine, almost gone. Its container is made of finely crafted glass. Traces of lipstick are visible on the glass. A splash of wine is left untouched at the bottom. A glass with a drop of wine left in it. Mr. Steinwitz, yeah. I'm so glad you liked my screenplay. I would love to have a meeting and discuss the possibility of collaboration in the future. Mr. Blank. Note to secretary, find his name. I can't read his stupid signature. Your screenplay is really interesting and Add nice adjectives, and the style is so close to Monarch's, it would be perfect. I will send you a guest pass for the next rehearsal so we can talk. Blah blah blah, kind regards with the rest. Okay. Funny. So we don't know who wrote this. Someone whose style is similar to Monarch's. Ezra Monarch. Yeah. Well, let's have a look at his wife first. This woman is sleeping peacefully on the sofa. Her breath smells of alcohol. You bitch. First you steal my husband, then my role on the production. I'll get you if it's the last thing I do. Wait, is this Kelly? Katie Keller? Wait, it is. It actually is. Oh, so it isn't his wife. I thought they were the same person. Wait, is this her? Is this his wife? Maybe? Maybe. No, but this is Patrick's wife. No, that's Patrick's wife. Was Katie Keller sleeping with Patrick? Lots of drama going on here. Lots of drama. What is this? Katie, the muse of my heart. It appears to be a very amateurish attempt at poetry. Alright, let's give it a go. In darkness after dusk, your laughter lights the sky like a sun. Each note and a brush stroke on my heart. Katie, my irreplaceable muse, so beautiful you transcend the frame. Although a reckless vow binds me, in my heart you inspire my art, and not the bride I'm chained to. Love will be our masterpiece we won't speak of, a sad longing that colors my soul. P. Okay, so he was kinda cheating on his wife. Patrick Raven. So his wife had a motive for murder. The drug dealer had a motive. He threatened to kill him. Probably someone else has a motive, but these are my two suspects right now. What is this? Oh, it was this one. Oh wait, did I look through? I didn't look through all of these. Classic red lipstick from an expensive brand. Okay. Cosmopuritan. He likes to read Cosmopuritan. Patrick Raven, their handsome teetotaler. No drugs, no alcohol, and Dominic Fraser's teachings, that's my secret. Gaze, the artist drug white as snow that is sweeping the land. It's my muse, says painter Carl Carlson. Meet Jackeezy, the DJ with a golden smile. His thoughts about the future of music on page 16. Okay. Jackeezy comes up again. I'm happy to report that you have been accepted for the role. The support of your colleague, Mr. Raven, has been overwhelming, and he was elated when I told him the news. I'm afraid I will not be at the party because such occasions are a burden to my temperament after my recent loss. But please feel free to communicate my approval to our producer when you see him tonight. You will be able to celebrate together the good news and discuss the role. You are a rising star with a bright future, my dear. Dominic Fraser. Okay, so he wasn't attending this party because his son passed away recently, as we investigated. Okay. So all these cases are very, very much intertwined. More so than I thought initially. Alright, let's have a look at Jeffrey. He is flat out drunk on the sofa, a cigar dangling from his fingers. Still, he has the look of someone used to calling the shots. Alright, here we go. Party invitations list. Patrick Raven, keep pills in bathroom for him. He phoned to say he'll bring his wife Ivy Otter. Ooh, Ivy Otter. Okay, we know her name now. Ivy Otter is his name. Oh my god. He swapped his wife from the main role to a secondary one to give it to his mistress. That guy. Oh my god. Katie Keller, yeah. To discuss her role in the play, she'll come directly into the office. Bradley Fraser, yeah, well, yeah, no. DJ Kunta That DJ friend of Brad, he'll probably bring the stuff in his place. Ah, so the drug dealer is DJ Kunta. Okay. Okay, cool. Jack Potter. Don't let this guy near alcohol or drugs. Remember how the party ended at the Frasers. So might be one of the guys that has passed out. Finley Powell, Ezra Monarch will not attend. Nadine out for the night as well. Okay. We're still missing two pieces of evidence. Oh, here. Hey Jeff, you old rascal. Remember that favor you owe me. Now it's me in need of a hand. I found this actress called Martha and she's a beauty. She just needs a big break. She would be perfect to fill a smaller role in your play. You wait and see her, then it's going to be you who'll thank me. Let's have a drink soon at the usual place and discuss this. Your pal Alex. P.S. Say hi to Nadine from me. Okay, Alex. I don't think I've seen any Alexes before. And Martha. Okay, I've missed one piece of evidence somewhere. Oh wait, there's something here in this drawer. Enough alcohol to get an entire army drunk, not the cheap kind either. Oh, here, okay. Half-finished drug packets left in the bathroom sink. Someone had more than enough. Okay. So nothing major. Okay, there's a lot of people here. A lot of people. So this guy, the dead guy, is Patrick Raven. This guy. I didn't write down his name, but I think he is Jack Potter. Jack Potter. No! I guess it's not him because it's said here to keep him away from the drugs. I thought maybe he got a hold of the drugs so he's like way out of it. But I guess it has to be Finley Powell then. Where's Finley? Finley Powell. Okay, it is Finley Powell. She is Ivy Otter. He is Jeffrey Steinovitz. This is Kunta. What, do I know his surname? Wait, is Kunta his first name? Oh, maybe Kunta is his surname. Kunta. Jakizi? Is Jakizi and Kunta the same? Wait. Where did I see Jakizi come up? Dear Mr. Kunta. Yeah, DJ Kunta. So Kunta is his surname. Meet Jakizi. Oh, yeah, Meet Jakizi, the DJ with the golden smile. Yeah. Okay, he is Jakizi. I had my suspicions, but I wanted to find where I saw that. So Jakizi Kunta, yeah. This is what is her name? Caddy Keller. Caddy Keller. And that guy. What was that guy's name? Oh, was that guy who should have been kept away from the drugs? Maybe, because he ended up dead as well. Jack Potter. I think that might have been Jack Potter. Yep, that was Jack Potter. Should have been kept away from the drugs after all. So Blank was killed. So Blank. So Patrick Raven. Where's Patrick Raven? Was killed by... So who killed Patrick Raven? I'm thinking his wife, honestly. Because he had an affair with Caddy Keller and he kind of screwed her over with a part in that play. So I would say he was killed by Ivy Otter. The killer sent him flowers to cause an allergic reaction, which made him suffocate. Take his pills, but they had been swapped with a different kind found in the bathroom. Right? This caused blank blank. Oh, Patrick Raven to suffocate and fall into the pool. The reason for the killing is the victim's relationship with Caddy Keller, who used him to obtain a role in the latest play. Oh, I missed one. Swapped with different kind found in the bathroom. Oh, let's go. Let's go. This is fun. He had it all. The looks, the talent, the money. Patrick even lived a teetotal life, but his wife was jealous and she knew where to aim. All it took was a bouquet of flowers. The drugs too made a victim. A guest was found dead from an OD. Okay, let's do one more case. One more case in this video, and then let me know in the comments if you want to see part 2. And press that like button as well if you enjoy this type of video. It really helps the channel. Alright, well, there has certainly been a murder, alright. It looks like on some sort of a stage. Probably related to that play. Oh, 57 pieces of evidence. Oh boy. Let's see. I handle security around the theater, but it's mostly psyched fans and simple stuff like that. I called an ambulance, but I'm afraid it's too late. Okay. A small .38 revolver. And a ham and cheese sandwich packed with it. A note, have a good day at work, sweetheart. Aw, that's cute. So he handles security. Good. So that's the security guard. Who is this? Is he dead? But the sword is fake. This can't be. Instructions. Miss Keller. When using the sword, remember to push it hard against the center of Powell's jacket. Don't be afraid. The retractable blade is made of plastic, so Powell is in no danger. We are hiding a small red paint bag underneath his shirt. Make sure to hit him at the right spot so that the fake blood can come out right. Moreno will be available for clarifications. As you know, theater now has to compete with cinema and its realistic violence. People expect blood even here. They don't know how to use their imagination anymore. EM. Who is EM? Ezra Monarch, right? Ezra Monarch. Okay. So Miss Keller. KD Keller. KD Keller. So yeah, that is with her birthmark on her face. That is KD Keller, who accidentally killed this person. Who is this? Let's see. The victim. The man lies dead on the floor in a pool of blood. A light but sharp metal sword is planted deep in his chest. Small key is found in his pocket. Okay, some sort of a key. You're supposed to say the words like they're written on the fucking script, not make up your own mediocre dialogue. You're not the writer. I am. Remember that. I can get people hired and I can get people fired. Actors are exchangeable. Writers aren't. Stay in your place. Don't cross the line or there will be consequences. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I think Ezra wrote this, right? Ezra was the writer of this play. Unless there were multiple writers. Hey Finn, I sent that letter to Jeffrey. He won't complain anymore about giving you a raise after he reads it. You owe me, big pal. Baxter and Giller Spy Law Firm. And a sword. The sword, light but made of metal, it is planted deep in the man's chest. It has hit the heart with uncanny precision. So I guess Jeffrey had a motive. Ezra had a motive, I guess, as well. Based on what we read there. Is this Ezra? This wasn't in the screenplay, was it? I would have known otherwise. I wrote it, okay. It's a good scene though, very meaningful. Shall we add it to the play? The last part of yours was a disaster. The last play of yours was a disaster. The production is in the red. We're only breaking even because of outside investments. You may be a pro at novels, but both theater and cinema are different. Find some way to create some publicity, you hack, or else. Ooh. Another motive for Ezra to be the killer. Enough of this bullshit about historical realism. Do you know how freaking hard it is to find these costumes? Last time I had to go to a museum for Christ's sake and beg them to loan us the props. It's a play, not a historical reconstruction. Now you ask for blood squibs even in rehearsals, knowing full well we had how hard they are to wash from clothes. And do answer your damn phone. I'm tired of leaving notes for you. You can't avoid confrontation forever, you coward. Tommy Moreno. Okay, so yeah, maybe he was asking for the blood squibs in the rehearsals so that people would, like, the actor would need to be stabbed properly so they could be killed. Author Ezra Monarch, producers Jeffrey Steinowitz. Good. For position, see diagram. Ext a field. What is ext? Not sure. Ruth and Hugh are one in front of the other at the center of the stage, preparing for a duel. Hugh doesn't know that it's Ruth he's fighting, disguised in men's clothes. In a corner, Dorothy Darlington is watching, mute from terror, too scared to stop the tragedy. Hugh unseats his sword. Ruth does the same reluctantly. Prepare to die, villain. Hugh plunges the sword. Ruth moves to the right. She tries to defend herself and accidentally hits Hugh with her sword near the chest. The blood starts spraying from the flesh wound. Hugh drops the sword. From the corner, Marjorie Hastings comes running. Stop it, Mr. Culpepper. You don't know who you're fighting. Do we really throw the wig? Those things are expensive. Ruth, crying, throws away her wig, revealing her identity, and holds Hugh. Why am I fighting the man that I love? Look at me. Can you see me? Drama. A small quantity of gaze, the creative drug. Okay. Well, my current suspicions are on Ezra. Yeah. The woman appears to be in shock, gasping for air. Her entire body is trembling and she seems unable to speak. Another key, the same as before, I believe. Penny, I'm on a casting call, so I won't be home for the day. I hope I get the role this time. A man can't depend on his wife. Please, please, please remember to ask Stanwyck or whatever the producer's name is if he can find me a part in the play. Imagine if I had the role that inspired Finley Powell has. Insipid Finley Powell has. Both you and I in the same play. We'd be settled for life. Let's make this dream real, whatever it takes. Love you, Henry. Henry and Penny. She has a small knife on her, hidden behind the wrist belt. It looks very realistic, but it's made of plastic and bends to the touch. Okay. What is this? A light sword is laying on the floor next to the man's hand. Despite its realistic look, it is harmless. It is made of plastic and the blade is retractable. No more dangerous than a toy. Well, this one in his chest isn't, though. Okay, so I've investigated all of these people. Let's see what else can we find here. Oh, there are more people here. Oh boy. Here's Jeffrey. What a mess. This could either be the greatest publicity stunt or destroy us. Can I talk to the press about what's happening, or would it hinder the investigation? Another key. A modern metallic key. What did it say about... Oh. Okay, I was not expecting that. Oh my god, there's so many rooms. I wanted to see what... Small key. It said modern, but I believe all of these metallic keys are probably the same. They look the same, at least. My dear friend Jeffrey, I know you have reservations about Katie Keller, but you have to trust me on this. We're trying to shape her into a star, instilling the self-confidence that she needs. Your last two shows have been a failure, but I didn't mind despite my big investments in them. And I think we'd both rather forget your latest cinematographic flops. But this play has got to be a success, and Miss Keller is key to that. We invested a lot in her. Let's keep your eyes on success, not on grudges or revenge fantasies. Yours, Dominic. Okay, Dominic was pushing for Kaylee... Kaylee? No. KD. Oh my, I keep calling her Kelly. KD to get the part, and Patrick was pushing that, so... Jeffrey caved. Okay. Mr. Jeffrey Stanwitz, we are writing you on behalf of our client, Mr. Powell. We have found severe irregularities concerning his work for the Stanwitz Theater Company. Attached to his letter are a cyclo-styled copy of his hiring contract and a more recent paper clearly showing that my client's salary is below the rest of the cast, despite what is stated in paragraph 3C of the aforementioned contract. If this serious mistake is not fixed within the manners specified in the turn page. Baxter and Gillespie Law Firm. So that's the dead guy. The dead guy is Mr. Powell. Why shouldn't the choreographer and costume designer and only a sane person in this group of idiots get royalties from his work? Without me, people wouldn't even know where to put their feet on the stage or what to wear on said feet. What is here? A board used to hang notes for the theater staff. At the top is a small metal key on a hook. A small key is on a hook. It opens the costume room. Okay, that's what the key is for. Caution! Please lock the door to the costume room after use. Expensive and uninsured items have gone missing in recent weeks. A grate has been installed on the window to avoid theft, but it is no use if the door is left open. We have hired a security man to check the venue, but remember, the best solution is prevention management. Evelyn, stop leaving the key on the hook. Okay, Evelyn is leaving the key on the hook. The installation of the new vent in the costume room has created some electrical issues. These will be resolved soon and there will not be a problem during the play opening. We are deeply sorry about the inconvenience. Management. What the hell are you waiting for to fix the electricity? We can't work with blackouts every 30 minutes. We'll be switching the venue if this continues. Jeffrey Steinwitz. I see. Well, I'm guessing, yeah, like, the sword was swapped in the costume room, and whoever had an access to it is a suspect, but the key was left on the hook, so anyone had the access, essentially. Evelyn... Okay, I'm not gonna read that. Don't leave on the floor things that need to go on the shelves. I don't care if you can't reach them. I'm tired of stumbling in the darkness, and I don't give a poop who gave you this job. Okay. Wait, who wrote that? Doesn't say. Huh. Tired of stumbling in the darkness and okay. Who is this? They don't want to let me in. Imagine that. Powell refused to see me when he was alive. Now that I can't get to him when he's dead either. Okay, he's a press. D. Miller from the press. Okay. Cosmopuritan again. Become a better lover with our 5 spicy tips. Ooh. Ivy Otter. She disappeared from the scene. Was the death of her husband the reason? Is there any truth behind the rumors of her alleged arrest? She's in early retirement. Full interview with her lawyer on page 63. The show must go on. Patrick Raven's tragic death doesn't stop the new Stanwitz production. All the latest news inside. We have a chat with Katie Keller, a future bright star. Okay. 10:15 a.m. interview with Jeffrey Stanwitz and Martha Hart. Remember to ask about cast changes. Otter disappearance. Note to self, I need to investigate Monarch. The guy is such a phony. Can he even write? News bulletin and radio station. News again. Integrate stuff from morning interview. Interview for disc opening. Bring Grayson Davis for photos. Okay, who is this? What's all this racket? Me? I stayed here the whole time waiting for Martha to try on her costume, but as usual she is late. Martha trying her costume. An expensive gold bracelet inscribed in tiny letters on the back of it, to my true love, I.O. Ivy Otter. Ivy Otter was also cheating on her husband. Why is everyone cheating? Just break up. Oh my god. That poisonous snake Katie is trying to steal my role. Can you believe that? You're my only solace in these troubling times. Come see me in the dressing room before closing time. Okay, so she had an affair with this guy, but what's his name? I don't know. I don't know. And what is this guy? I was here to talk with a producer. Instead, I get stopped by the police. And that journalist, he couldn't recognize talent even if he saw it. Trying to interview Ezra instead of me, idiot. So this is some upcoming writer. So maybe he tried to fray Mesra. Maybe. Let's see. A notebook filled with story ideas. The most promising ones have big red circles scribbled on them. Jim Blair is this guy's name. Gloomy clouds over paradise. A dark tale of love and betrayal. We have a gun here. A small 25 semi-automatic pistol kept inside the bag. Next to it, a license for concealed carry. Guest Jim Blair. Guest pass. This pass grants the holder access to the backstage area and an interview with producer Jeffrey Steinwitz. A small plastic bag containing gaze. It has been placed at the bottom of the bag, buried under other items in an attempt to conceal it. Well, okay, let's go into the changing room. What is this? Marjorie Hastings. Martha Hart. Martha Hart's requested changes to her costume. Lighter sword prop, bigger neckline, hidden belt, no wig, shortened sleeves, larger dress. The dressmaker I usually commission these things was closed, so I had to work extra hard to make all these last minute changes. You're welcome. If little Missy is late at the rehearsal, don't blame me. So she wanted a lighter sword prop. Maybe that somehow relates to this case. What is this? Cast of characters. Okay, here we go. Here we get some names. So Ruth Acker is Katie Keller, yeah. Hugh Culpepper. So from Patrick Raven, it's Finley Powell now. Isaac Clayton is Ray Mildred. Secondary characters. Dorothy Darlington. Oh, so the Martha Hart was someone tried to push her last case. Someone suggested her, right? Alex suggested Martha. I still don't know who Alex is though. But Alex suggested Martha in the last case. We have Reese Hopkins, Martha Hart. Okay. Let's talk to her. Who are you? Are you the journalist I was waiting for? What? The police? I haven't left this room. I've been stuck here waiting for Evelyn to bring me the right costume. Items. The woman is wearing a small and simple ring on her hand. TD. Who is TD? Do I have a TD somewhere? TD. Do we have a TD here somewhere? TD. I'm not seeing any TDs in my notes or here on this piece of paper. So maybe that's not relevant. What else did she, so she had nothing else. Okay. Is this Evelyn? I just work here. I bring stuff to the actors, do the needed odd jobs. But why is the police here? What's happening? Oh, Miss Hart, do you want to speak with a journalist? A Dennis something. Dennis, what was this? Dennis? No, that's not. This was the journalist. Dennis Miller. Dennis Miller is the journalist. You're always late. You always have excuses for not doing your job properly. You gave Finley's scarf to Ray, Ray's shoes to Penelope. You even switched wigs one time. And how many times do I have to tell you? Check each character's weapon. You can't have daggers and swords at random. The diagram I put in the costume room is where is there for a reason, you dolt. These things do matter even at rehearsals. They're parts of each character's personality. And for the love of God, stop creasing my costumes. Okay. Ad Astra Center. Reach for the stars. Dear Miss Hart, we want to once again extend your invitation to join one of our enlightenment centers. As you are well aware, your fiancé is already a member of our group and it has done wonders for his career. You too could unlock your full potential by joining us. Reach for the stars and become one. This letter has been crumpled and thrown away in the bin. Huh. Interesting. Ad Astra Center. First they forced my hand to hire you, and I didn't like it. Then you keep mistaking actors, arriving late, forgetting appointments. I keep hearing complaints all the time from the crew about you. You gave the wrong costume to Finley 3 times. I don't care if your uncle is a bigwig, more mistakes, and you pack your bags. Am I clear? Jay Steinwitz. Dear Lynn, so this is Lynn, who seems to be struggling at her job. Or should I say Miss Cox? Lynn Cox. That's probably how they call you now that you live in the big city, but for me you'll always be my sweet little Lynn. I was so happy to read that the assistant's job at the theater Uncle found you is going well, and that you quickly earned the respect and sympathy of your colleagues. I was afraid for you when you first moved, having heard so much about people in the big city being rude to us country folks, but I'm relieved my little daughter proved me wrong. Life at the farm has been hard since Daddy is gone, but I'm sure glad I have your brother with me, who is a hard worker. If you see Uncle Preston, I know how busy he gets with his travels and conferences. Thank him again from me for all he's done. Write me soon, your letters light up my days. Mom. Okay, and what is this? Bracelet made of small cuts of silver, turquoise, and a little gem in the middle. Okay. A woman's bag has been left on the desk. It looks similar to a model from an expensive brand, but the logo on it is wrong, and it's made of fake leather. Remember, it's a small roll, but it could be a big break. Do everything you can to get noticed. I mean everything. If it works out, we can finally get married. Love you, T. Love you, T. Well, she does have a ring. Simple ring. Maybe it's not a wedding ring. It's just a ring. TD. TD. Okay. What is this? Updated positions for the duel scene. Curtains. Exit. So HC was dueling RA. HC was dueling RA. Hugh Culprit. So Finley Powell. So Finley is his name, yeah. Finley Powell was dueling Ruth Acker, who was played by Caddy Keller, yeah. What else? There was another room that I haven't explored yet, right? This one. Oh, this is the costume room. And yeah, the electricity struggles. Costumes, weapons, wigs. Ruth Acker, Hugh Culpepper, Isaac Claydon, Dorothy Darlington, Alastair McIntyre. Okay. The swords, Ruth Acker and Hugh Culpepper had swords because they were dueling each other, right? Others did not have a sword. Tommy Moreno, okay. What is here? Several boxes filled with scene objects. Hats, purses, belts, plastic knives, fake pistols. It appears that someone dropped a newspaper clipping inside it. Ivy Otter's disappearance. Not everything as it seems. Revelation from an anonymous source suggests the actress was arrested. Actress Ivy Otter, Caddy Keller to get the role that once was Otter's. And she's crossed out. Maybe someone tried to frame... my guess would be that someone tried to frame Caddy Keller for murder by giving her a real sword. Oh wait, there's a sword up here. What is that? A short window close to the ceiling that provides air to the room. It is covered with metallic bars. A prop sword lies on the top of the windowsill in the grate. Did someone try to get rid of it in a hurry? Probably. So that's the prop sword that was replaced with a real deal. Rows of racks with clothes from various time periods and fashions. Several are missing, probably being used on the scene right now. Okay, so we're missing 2 pieces of evidence somewhere. I mean, maybe Penny killed him to find a place for Henry, but I don't think so. I don't think so. My current suspicions would be on Ezra, probably. Oh, that is quite handy. I can hover this on this eye icon to see what things I can interact with. so that I don't miss something accidentally. That's cool. Oh, here, okay. Hey, it's Troy. I'm leaving you a note at Alpha Omega. Now, remember when we first met? I had just started and you were so nice and kind with your compliments about my music. It gave me such a confidence boost. Can I ask you a big favor? My fiancée is working at the theater and she doesn't believe enough in her abilities. It would do her a world of good if you talk to a journalist. You don't need to write an article or anything. Just chat with her like you did with me. She just needs a confidence boost. Who did he come? Troy. Oh, Troy and okay, Troy and Marta. Troy is Marta's fiance. Okay, so we have all the pieces of evidence found. So this one is... We have so many names now. This one's really bringing me back the root trees are dead vibes, where we needed to select the names for people. This one was Ezra. What was his surname? Monarch. This was Jim Blair. This one was Jeffrey Steinwitz. This one is Finley Powell. This one is Martha. What's her surname? Hart. Martha Hart. Her assistant, or that girl, Lynn Cox. Wait, is Lynn not an option? Or maybe like Evelyn or something is... Oh, Evelyn then. Evelyn Cox. Oh, this one was Katie. I always forget. Katie Keller. Katie Keller. This guy was the press guy. Dennis Miller, right? Dennis Miller, and the last guy, who was this guy? I don't remember. Oh, he was sitting here. Oh, the guy who the Ivy had an affair with. What is his name? So he is waiting for Martha to try on her costume, but she is late. Is he maybe one of these other characters? Ray Mildred? Maybe, because I haven't had any Ray Mildreds anywhere. And we can try. Maybe he's Ray Mildred. Oh no, not Miller, Mildred. No, not Ray Mildred, okay. Fair enough. Who is he? I mean, could this be her, like... No way this is her fiance, right? He wouldn't wear a bracelet saying "to my true love" from another woman. There's no chance it is him. Choreographer and costume designer. Is this the guy, the choreographer? But what's his name? Oh, Tommy Moreno. Oh, of course, the costume designer. Tommy Moreno, that's who that is. Tommy Moreno, yes, of course, yes, good. I'm seeing that we can also, well, we should also assign the names to these characters here. So Ruth Acker is played, this is Ruth Acker, it is played by K.D. Keller. This one was the killed guy, which was Finley Powell. With the other sword. Okay, and what were the other ones? That one with the big hair is Isaac Clayton. Big hair and bandana. And this one with a little dagger and hair in a bun is Dorothy Darlington. Isaac Clayton and Dorothy Darlington. Isaac Clayton is Ray Mildred and Penelope Marshall. Ray Mildred and Penelope Marshall. Ray Mildred, Penelope Marshall. All right. Very good. We're correct on this. Now let's try to reconstruct what happened. Blank blank killed... Well, killed Finley Powell. We know that. Finley Powell was killed. Powell. But who killed him? Was it Ezra? Or... I'm seeing mistake... Like, I'm seeing in this case it's a mistakenly handed the real weapon to her instead. He was trying to get... Oh! Wait. Okay, wait. Is Tommy the guilty guy? I think he might be. Like, looking at these, like, revealed words, mistakenly handed the real weapon to her instead. So, Finley Powell wasn't even the target. I'm thinking, let's see. So, Tommy... what's his surname? Moreno, was it? Tommy Moreno killed Finley Powell with a real sword. Oh, no. Tommy, okay, never mind. No, Tommy didn't physically kill him. It was Katie Keller who did the stabbing. Katie Keller killed Finley Powell with a real sword, mistaking it for a prop. Blank blank, the blank on the play caused the murder. Wait, what? Oh, okay, Tommy Moreno. Now we go to Tommy Moreno. The screenplay. No, choreographer on the play caused the murder by switching the sword with a real one. He was trying to get Katie Keller killed, but what's her name? Evelyn Cox mistakenly handed the real weapon to her instead. Tommy Moreno, where's Tommy? Tommy Moreno's motive was revenge. He blamed Katie Keller for the arrest of his lover, Ivy Otter. Well, I guess they will now be in prison together. Happy ending there. That's a wild story. That's a wild story. Without those extra hints from the report, I would not have figured this one out. He wanted revenge for his lover. A switched prop turned performance into reality. The plan failed. The wrong person paid for it. Well, this has been a really fun game. Again, press that like button, comment below if you liked it and want to see the next part. And thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate you. And on the right side, there will be another detective game. Amazing one. The root trees are dead. Go check it out. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.